More videos coming your way right here. Help you get ready for that quiz, which is tomorrow if you're in my class. And if you're in my class as of this date, who knows how long these YouTube videos will last. Uh, so we're solving for n on this question, and we got n's on both sides. Um, what we want to do, first of all, is just ask ourselves, can we do this? Can we do negative 5n plus 4? And the answer is no, because these are not like terms. You cannot add a variable with a plain number. If this had an n right here, negative 5n plus 4n, then we could do that because they would both be n's, and then we would get negative 1n. But that's not the case, so we cannot do it. And then we go to the right side of the equation, 24 minus n, same problem, not like terms. So what I do is if one side's negative, one side's positive, then I like to get rid of the negatives, but they're both negative. So I'll just get rid of the ones on the left. So the way we get rid of the minus 5n is we add 5n. Do not look at this plus sign and think that that will tell you how to get rid of the negative 5n. The plus sign is telling us about the 4. It's not telling us about this negative 5n. So negative 5n plus 5n, that cancels. You get 0. That's what we want. But now we come over here and add 5n. Remember, there's an imaginary 1 right there. So negative 1n plus 5n, that makes 4n. And then the way I've been showing you guys how to do this, you could just get rid of, just go ahead and do both of your inverse operations on one line. So we get rid of this 24 by subtracting 24. That says subtraction, so don't add, because 24 plus 24 is 48, and then we can't cross it out. 24 minus 24, that's 0. So now we come over here and subtract 24. 4 minus 24, that's negative 20 equals 4n. Now we're very, very close to figuring out the answer. We divide by 4 on both sides, and we get our final answer of negative 5 equals n. And then you can go back in and substitute and check to figure it out. So we think the answer is negative 5. So we'll go back, clear up some space. Negative 5 times negative 5, multiply, that's 25, plus 4. Well, that makes 29. So the left side is equal to 29 when we use negative 5 for n. So 24 minus a negative 5, that's another whoopee ninja. 24 plus 5 is 29, because subtracting a negative is really addition. And this is true. Therefore, our answer of negative 5 worked. One other question to help you out. If you're in my class right now, this will be number 10 on page A44 of your textbook, number 10. So we've got negative 6 parentheses m plus 2 equals m minus 2. So just like we've been doing, we are going to use the distributive property, negative 6 times all of this. So negative 6 times m is negative 6m. Don't make the silly mistake of writing down a plus 2. Make sure you do negative 6 times 2, which is negative 12, equals m, which is 1m, minus 2. Now we got m's on both sides of the equation. So I'm going to say the next step, these are positive, these are negative, so I like to get rid of the negatives. And 1m plus 6m is 7m. And we can go ahead and get rid of the minus 2 by adding 2, because negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So we add 2. All of you that showed me this problem in class today, this is where you ran into some issues, because you brought down a 12 and not a negative 12, and then you did 12 plus 2 is 14. You got 14 divided by 7, and you said it was 2, but it's not. This is negative 12 plus 2, which is negative 10, not 12 or 14. So now we divide by 7, and when we do this on our calculator, you're going to get some crazy, funky, irrational number, negative 1 point, blah, 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 blah. Well, since I'm getting you guys ready for algebra next year, your algebra teachers will appreciate it when you walk in and you say, I was in Mr. Miller's math class, and he taught me when you get a funky, irrational number like that, you just simplify the fraction. So our final answer we're just going to leave it as negative 10 sevenths. Booyah!